We are continuing our series of moving to Georgia. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the last video in the series of moving to Georgia. And so we've already talked about how to get your driver's license transferred to Georgia, your tax and registration updated to Georgia, and if you are a voter, how to change your address and name for your voter's registration if you are relocating to Georgia. So today we are talking to all the moms and dads and guardians of the world. So the first thing, you have your driver's license and it's been updated. The second thing to note is that your child must be 5 years of age or older by September 1st in the state of Georgia in order for them to enroll into school. If they are not 5 by September 1st, I don't care if September 3rd or September 10th, they will not allow you to enroll your child into school. Now, they have Georgia Pre-K, which is a state-funded program that you can enroll your child in. And some elementary schools have a pre-K program that you can enroll your child in if they attend in that district. And also, local daycare centers typically have Georgia Pre-K program. I want to let you know that these do fill up super quickly. I mean, school doesn't start until August, but parents are putting their children on lists from January and February. And by the time March and April hit, they have a waiting list. So you want to make sure that is the route that you are going to take, that you are going ahead and calling these daycare centers and you getting your child on the list. So let's just say your child is 5 by September 1st and they're going to regular Georgia public school. Okay, so what are you going to need? So besides the updated driver's license, you're going to need a birth certificate or a passport. And you're going to need Form 3300, which is your eyes, ears, and dental form as well. It must be signed off by those particular doctors. So you want to have that. Now, you want to make sure that when your child is being unenrolled from their previous school, that they have their transcript and any other supporting documentation. Because when you go to enroll them into the new school, they're going to need that information. And if you don't have it, they got to contact the old school to get it, and that can delay your process. Now, depending on when you've moved and when all of this is happening, if it's happening in the summer, you want to go to the superintendent's office to go ahead and get that process started, because typically school is closed and they have some admin that are working, but you want to make sure that you go to the superintendent office so that way you can get them enrolled. Now, if school is during the school year, if it's during the school year, you can go directly to the school. But now that we are post-COVID, I would say call before you come, okay? So call, because sometimes what happens is they don't allow people to come in and out of the school. And so you want to make sure that you make an appointment, whether it's by phone call or if they set up a Zoom or a Skype or however their process is set up, you want to make sure that you know that and you adhere to that. So once you have all that information and you've submitted and now your child is enrolled, so congratulations. Now let's talk about some tips moving to Georgia. So depending on where you are in Georgia and what county you are in, things could be a little different. But school typically starts at the beginning of August and ends at the later part of May. The start date could vary again between the different counties. So parents and guardians, if you have little ones that are in elementary, I would suggest that especially if you work outside of the home, a 9 to 5, that you either have them enrolled into a daycare center where you can drop them off in the morning, and then the daycare center can shuttle them to the school and then pick them up from school and shuttle them back to the daycare to give you some flexibility. If you don't need that morning flexibility, you just need it in the afternoon, check with the schools. Most schools have a ASP after school program where your child can go into the program after school and be there when you pick them up around 5:30 or 6. Again, check with the program. But the other awesome thing is, if your little one likes to be engaged and likes different activities, depending on the school, they may have different activities for your child. They can enroll into maybe like chess club or karate or dance or something like that. So check with the school, because oh my goodness, it is so wonderful when you can come from work, pick your child up and go home and not have to shuttle them to all these different extracurricular activities because they've already done that while they were in after school. So that is just a tip. Other tip that I want to give you, if you have a child that has a passion or a particular interest in something, check with the schools because typically the county will offer a choice program. So in Cobb County, it's called School of Choice, the choice program, where they can enter, you can fill out an application, your child can enter into a lottery. And if the school that they are hoping to get to has room, they could potentially be able to go to that school with permission. And so we have schools in Cobb that are magnet programs, schools that focus on STEM, things of that nature. And so you're able to, again, fill out this application. Of course, there's a deadline. I'll put the link for the choice below. That way, if you have bought a home, but there's another school that you have preferred your child attend to, you could utilize that program to potentially get your child to that school with permission. The other tip that I want to share for you today is that, check with the schools because usually most schools have some type of work program or junior achievement program or things of that nature that your kid can be involved in. The last tip I want to share with you, if your child is into different sports, it may look different depending on what county. And so Henry County, they have like one or two county sports team that you could be a part of. Once your child gets to middle school and high school, depending on the school that they're attending, they could play for that school's team. Cobb County is a little bit different. So although they have county sports and things of that nature, it is based off of your high school. So everything is a theater. And so, for example, if you're going to Harrison High School, but your kid is in kindergarten and want to do cheerleading, they can for that program, but that program feeds into the high school that they are going to be attending. So thank you. We are almost to 500 subscribers. Thank you again for watching these videos. Thank you for your likes, subscribes. I truly appreciate it. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please share. We want to help as many people as we can move to Atlanta. Really appreciate you all. Until the next video, bye.